Welcome back to the channel, Watchdogs, the only channel where small-town tyrants get more screen time than Netflix villains. So here's the setup. I'm minding my own business, filing a simple records request in Coolidge. I even had a polite chat with Her Royal Highness, Mayor Tonia Bruckner. Fast forward a few weeks, and my sources tell me that Queen Tonia was going around warning city employees, be nice to the watchdog, just in case he shows up. We don't want him sniffing around my totally not illegal misconduct. Yeah, imagine that. And speaking of snooping, turns out she already got busted sneaking into City Hall after hours, poking around records like a raccoon in the dumpster. But hey, winning Coolidge, right? Then there's good old Daniel Burkeen, city lawyer, former judge, walking scandal magnet. This guy's resume is basically violating rights from the bench, drinking while driving, and now violating the Texas Public Information Act in writing. That's right. He emailed me back trying to overcharge without an itemized estimate. Daniel, buddy, if you're gonna break the law, maybe don't do it on paper. And let's not forget Mayor Tonia's husband, Brad. While I'm outside City Hall talking to folks, he storms up all puffed up like a Walmart security guard on Black Friday and threatens me. Bad move, Brad. I put that ego in check real quick. Grabbed Chief Brett Pledger, swore out a criminal complaint right in front of 2 city employees. That's called a power play. Oh, and my favorite part, Burkeen apparently hid in another room until after I spoke so he wouldn't have to face me. That's right. The big bad judge turned city attorney was literally hiding behind furniture. Absolute coward move. Then we roll into the council meeting. Queen Tonia's got that smug little grin plastered on her face during my speech, like she's auditioning for the role of corrupt mayor number 3 in a made-for-TV movie. So buckle up, Watchdogs, because today's video is proof that sunlight really is the best disinfectant, and you already know the drill. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another episode of As Coolidge Turns.
The mayor of Coolidge is in the spotlight tonight as it seems the council is questioning her about the possible disclosure of private information.
News 10's Madison Herbert was at the council meeting this evening. Madison, how'd it go?
It was pretty chaotic, Lauren and Gordon, for a lack of a better word. It was business as usual until council brought up that Mayor Tonia Bruckner was seen in city offices after hours looking through papers with a third party. So tonight they brought that security footage with them to the meeting. So you can see video of that here. Councilmember Jesse Ashmore was narrating the clips as they were playing. He said she is seen going through files and a locked closet with someone who is not a city official. Ashmore said there was a moment where you could see a flash in the closet. He claims photos were taken. Mayor Bruckner rebutted very quickly, saying that it was her phone light because there is no light in the closet. Councilmember Amy Bauer chimed in to add that what was being seen on the video is against the law. This was a majority of the meeting, and this is also where things got very heated. You can see in the video that it shows a very, very packed room. One person after another chiming in, some of them very loudly, very passionately regarding Mayor Bruckner's actions. Some are with her, some are not. And then there are just some who are simply over it.
Kids are raised here.
That's right.
The next people that are supposed to run this town,
I couldn't agree with you more.
then why can y'all not get along to try to get what we need done? I don't care about her suffering. I care about us suffering and my kids suffering. I don't care what y'all got to do, but y'all need to fix it.
A legal expert was also in the crowd on the mayor's side who says that no laws have been broken. Now, as far as the result of the motion that the mayor was holding on to private information, that really is he said, she said after tonight, but a motion was taken that required the mayor to surrender her keys to the city building. Reporting live in Coolidge, Madison Herbert, KWTX News 10.
All in favor? All in favor. turn this on for us here, so do we have anybody who would like to speak in public comments? Okay, you have 3 minutes, so when the minutes have started, go right ahead.
Started a little early there. Okay. Well, guys, appreciate y'all having me here tonight. I prepared a little speech. Where is that city attorney? Oh, he knew I was coming, so he didn't come in tonight. My name is Basil Zangari, but tonight you can just call me what you've all been clearly asking me to be, a thorn in your sides. I didn't wake up one morning and think, you know what, this sounds fun. Driving to Coolidge to babysit its local government officials who can't follow basic state law, but here we are. I've been hearing some things, whispers about how transparency in Coolidge is about as rare as a unicorn sighting, and how city money seems to be flowing more freely into certain pockets than into roads, services, public works, streets, heaven forbid, public trust. Imagine my shock when the city attorney confirmed those whispers in writing today, breaking the Texas Public Information Act with the kind of confidence usually reserved for people who think that no one's watching. Guess what? Spoiler alert, I'm watching. The law's simple. You can't, if you can export a payroll file to Excel, you don't have to pretend it's 1987 and tell me it's only on paper. If you could scan it to charge me for copies, you could certainly scan and email it. That's not a legal gray area, that's willful ignorance. And it's a direct violation of section 552.228 of the government code. And while we're on the subject of games, let me be crystal clear. I don't play them. You've now been put on notice. Litigation is not a threat. It's a promise. The lawsuit will name the city of Coolidge, Mayor Tonia, and yes, the city attorney who's absent tonight, for knowingly and willfully violate my public records request as a member of the media. So congratulations. You could have just hit export and emailed me a CSV file instead, but you've invited me down here live and in person, to shine sunlight on your little circus. And as Justice Brandeis once said, sunlight is the best disinfectant. Lucky for you, I brought a whole lot of it. So for anyone that's watching here, I'm Basil Zangari. I run the BZ Watchdog YouTube channel, the place where your corruption gets a spotlight it never wanted. And if any citizen of Coolidge wants to talk beyond that, share information, email me, and tip me off anonymously, you can email me at bzwatchdog@gmail.com. Thank you, and don't worry, I'll be back. And after all, somebody's got to keep the receipts and the records, because you guys obviously don't. So, thank you.
God bless you. Thank you for coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, then we'll move on to Ms. Jensen about her dog, water, and roads.
I guess good old Daniel was done hiding because he made his presence known.
Ms. Jensen, you have 5 minutes.
Oh, no, it's gonna be a little longer than 5 minutes, honey. I got videos too. Your worker tried to run my house. She was only barking at me, and he provoked. And then he got altercation with my dog, cussed her out and everything. Threatened to shoot our dog and threatened to hit her with a pipe that he took out of the back of the shot. That I wasn't at home at the time. I'd make that son of a gun beat the thing. If he ever tries to pull that shit with my dog in. And I'm gonna tell you something else while I'm really talking. You talk about police laws, let me show you something. Look at that dog loose. Look at that one loose. Look at them dogs loose. Look at them. A whole bunch of them. Every one of them. In town here. And you want to talk about a leash, my dog on it, around the killer?
You're not going to throw things at me, okay?
We can have you removed if you keep.
You're not going to throw things at me.
Well, you look at them.
I can see them.
You have authority, every one of y'all on city council, to take care of the people in Coolidge. That's what we voted y'all in there for. And you can be removed just like you got voted in. And if you do not do something with your worker, Michael Walker, and if you don't step down, being a mayor, and telling everybody to do something, come to my house and harass us every day, and taking pictures.
Coming to your house.
Your city workers, I have them on video. Yes, ma'am, every one of them. And cuss us? No, ma'am. Christina,
happen no more.
Michael Walker.
See you, and you,
Yeah.
and you, every one of y'all will see. And if you don't think I won't do it, you go crazy, you do it.
And if he shoots my dog, there's gonna be a
Yeah,
run
you
fight.
threatened to kill my dog.
He ain't coming in our yard and gonna tell us what we're gonna do and put our dog to sleep or shoot our dog and throw a pipe up there and she bows down
So
and
what's
she
your dog?
wasn't even in the road when he done that to her.
That was my question.
She wasn't in the road, she was protecting me.
Your son. You can speak to her, this is a motion.
But everybody else's dogs in town can run loose.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna get a citation.
we're gonna get a citation if I push the issue, oh, that y'all gonna come out and y'all gonna put Sonya in the school.
Yeah, y'all can take our dog.
Y'all are gonna kill our dog.
We done been to the attorney.
We've already done to the
That he did a felony, he is a felony.
Yeah.
That's a felony to try to get my
He
dog.
needs to be out of this city. He needs to be fired for doing what he did to Sonya because he engaged her. He come up in our yard, in our ditch.
And try to get her
Yeah.
with side by side.
Can I ask you, we told y'all that they were gonna take the dog this week?
There's been several people here in town that told me that, but I've,
Brenda was one.
Brenda was one of them.
Brenda.
Brenda, okay, sorry. The lady that had the dog.
Oh, she knows who we talking.
Is that who you're talking about?
Well,
Brenda?
she's separated from us a while
Well, she's
ago,
not part of
so
it.
she's not part of any of that. She shut down the shelter, she shut down everything. Has she been to your house to tell you that she's part
No,
of the
she
city?
said, we went to the store, she told us.
I talked to her at the store about the leash law, because she's the one that was doing the dogs and everything.
Yeah.
But we were in the wrong, because the dog, she had just went out, Sonya had just went out the door to go potty. The poor dog is depressed. And y'all can say what y'all wanna say, but that poor dog is depressed. She won't even use the bathroom on the leash now, she won't do anything, she lays in the chair. She won't eat hardly, she won't do anything. Because she stays in between our house and over at Tony's house and she comes back. And she is not an aggressive dog.
No.
But everybody else's dog in town can run loose.
She might
But
bark
we
at you.
Park.
And Mr. Harrison's dog up there by Julia, he's got 4 dogs loose. And when I go mow grass, they chase me and bark at me all the time. I don't try to get them with something or try to run over them.
So we know. The thing is, we do have a city ordinance in place, and we do now have,
Sorry.
yes, and we do now have a police chief that will be active and be able to enforce it, and find out who.
But that's a felony of what he did to Sonya. And the threats that he made toward our dog. And nothing was done.
Because that's Joe's dog.
As we discussed earlier for the next council meeting, I'll make sure I have that, the quote for that contract with the city of Waco, on the next council meeting, so we can vote on it.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
I understand there's leash laws, dog laws, whatever, in the state of Texas and all. But it's just awful funny that he's gonna do this to our dog, and Sonya didn't try to bite him. He's the one that engaged her.
Well, on behalf of the city, I do want to apologize for that behavior, and that is something that we will discuss in executive session.
And as far as the putting the dog to sleep, that's not something that we.
Well, it's not gonna happen.
No, I'm saying,
never-
and if
we've
you let
never
me finish,
spoke about
if
that.
you just let me finish,
No.
that's not something that we
No.
stated. That would not happen. Your dog stays in your yard, so that's not something that we stated. I just want you to know that.
For personnel and administrative issues, if y'all need to see the video, I do have a copy of that on,
And I also had the
from
other
body camera
video
on
that you
Axon
didn't watch.
Evidence.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's another video that he didn't watch.
There's a couple more videos that he did not watch.
Lisa sent me a.
Okay, so during executive session, it's like, when we talk about it, show the video.
Okay.
Okay, so there's not really a motion for that, because we're going to discuss that in executive session. So, can I get a motion to at least table it until executive
I
session?
make a motion to table discussion over Ms. Jensen's dog in the executive session.
Okay. Second, Ann made the motion, David second, all in favor? Okay. So the next is, we're doing things a little differently, I'm gonna give you a brief description. We need to amend the minutes, you have them here. So, and Kelby and Regina are right there, they can verify this and we have it on recording. So we forgot the second half of it and we all go.
Well, there you have it, Watchdogs. Another rock flipped, and the corruption is oozing out like week-old gas station nacho cheese. Desperately trying to hide the smell from this watchdog, our city attorney, who's supposed to be in the meeting, apparently had better things to do. After that DWI a few years back, I can't help but wonder how many special tonics he knocked back before deciding to hide from me and doom scroll on his phone. Priorities, right? Then there's Queen Tonia, sitting there with that smug little grin like she just pulled off Grand Theft Records. As reported and alleged, her after-hours document exploration tours through City Hall are becoming a real hit. Day, night, even Saturdays, according to my sources. And shout out to the new chief for catching that mystery court account she didn't know anything about. Sure. Bottom line, Coolidge needs a serious audit. And this watchdog has plenty of batteries left in the flashlight. If you've got tips, stories, or videos, email me at bzwatchdog@gmail.com. In the meantime, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and consider becoming a member. Donation links and city contact information are in the description down below. Remember, sunlight is still the best disinfectant. I'm BZ Watchdog, and I'll see you in the next video.
BZ Watchdog.